Hey everyone and welcome back. In the previous video we took a look at the Pfister Comet S2, which is based on the Porsche 991 Turbo S. So in this video we'll be taking a look at the Emperor Vectre, which is based off of the Lexus RC-F or the track edition in real life. I mean, just from the first glance itself, you guys can make out that this is, majority of it is based off of the Lexus RC-F. Some of them kind of got confused, thinking that this might be the new BRZ just because of the custom front bumper. But from this view, it is clearly a Lexus RC-F. The front headlights, the grille, the bumper, the whole side profile, the rear tail section, literally everything just looks just like the real life counterpart. And with this thing, you can also make the track edition or also the wide body kit as well. So we'll be taking a closer look at that in just a minute. And also this car is priced at $1.8 million. That's a freaking lot of money, but also available for a trade price of $1.3 million as well. So going to take a look at the interiors. Well, all I gotta say is that, this is a recycled interior from many of the older cars. So it's not like anything new like the Pfister, but, more like a repeated one. The only good thing is that we can see the damn dials in this car. Although one thing that is different is the sound of this car. It's somewhat recycled, but a slight variation I can say when it is in the idling position. The stock speed, the handling and all, just like I said earlier in the overview video, these new DLC cars have somewhat kind of an oversteer with these cars. So yeah, that's the one drawback with these. Moving on to the customization aspects of this car. First up is with the paint. Like I said earlier, you can do it just like the real life counterpart, the track edition car, or just about anything you like. And this car too looks absolutely beautiful in just about any color. For this particular build though, we'll be going with the orange, just like the real life counterpart. So the brighter orange version is the one we'll be going with. For the secondary paint, this too we can actually change. As you can see, it just changes the front calipers. And yeah, I'll just go with the orange one for this, kind of suiting the real life one. And there's also the option to change the wheels as well. Take a look at that. The stock wheels are kind of unique to this car. So the option to change the stock wheels color is really good. So, if you're interested in that thing, you can actually change that. Although in GT Online, it's not as simple as that. So you'll have to probably take a look into the video that I had made earlier, talking about the simplest 2 easy methods to change the paint of the stock wheels and rims in GT Online. So if you haven't seen it yet, then make sure to check that out. For this car too, we can actually change the interior color as well, the basic stuff. So yeah, I'll go with the stock one. And then moving on to the customization, we have few options with the spoilers. There's quite a lot of them, and there's also these decent looking spoilers as well, which I absolutely love them. Few ducktail spoilers as well. And coming to the race kind of spoilers up here with the GT spoiler and the street spoiler. So this is, somewhat like the real life counterpart, that is the track edition, that is the aero spoiler. The street spoiler is somewhat slightly different. So the aero spoiler is somewhat just like the real life counterpart, and we'll actually be going with this one. Then we have the front bumpers. You can actually also have it in the secondary paint as well. Take a look at that. Hold on, let me just quickly change up the paint to the matte black finish. Yeah, that kind of looks cool. And along with that, we'll also have to change the pearlescent finish as well. So yeah, there we go. I think this looks good. And going back to the front bumpers, as you can see the difference right here. And also the bottom part also does change color to completely black, so more like a completely blacked out grille. We have few other options as well. The arc bumper kind of looks good, and the rally bumper. Okay, so this was the bumper which was on the teaser photos Rockstar released before the DLC dropped. So this bumper kind of confused a lot of players. So yeah, we have got good amount of customization options with the bumper itself, and for this I think I'll just go with the secondary stock bumper, completely blacked out. Kind of looks cool in my opinion. Then we have the rear bumper options. Getting a closer look, we have the street bumper, the skid bumper. Quite a good amount of options, if I have to say. Yeah, those are all the good options, and for this particular build we can actually go with the, yeah, it actually kind of complements the car, even though on real life it is not there. I personally think it looks much better than compared to this one. It actually looks hideous, so we won't go with that one, but instead I think I'll just go with the skid bumper. Yeah, I'll go with the skid one. Then moving on to the side skirts, we have got quite a good amount of options up here, more than the bumpers. So yeah, quickly going through all the options. The arrow bumpers kind of look good. Yeah, these will actually suit for the race or the drift builds. So for this particular one, I think I'll just go with the arrow skirts. Then we have the exhaust, we have the anodized exhaust, the oval exhaust, and the twin round exhaust. So the real life counterpart too has somewhat similar one, but the design is a little changed. We can't expect real life looking exhaust, so yeah, due to copyright issues and all those things, we'll just have to settle for this one, the twin round exhaust. Then we have the crazy amount of hood options right here. So this is just like the real life track edition Lexus RC-F. So if you wanted to do that, this is literally it, or the carbon version, if I have to say. Yeah, this is just like the real life one. Then we have few other options as well. All of them actually look good, pretty decent ones as well. Yeah, I kind of like the skid hood, so I think I'll just go with the carbon skid hood for this. Somewhat like the track edition, but also like the wide body kit as well. So we'll go with that one. Then we have the fenders. This is looking nice. We have two versions of these, that is the arc fenders and the performance fenders. I think the performance one looks much better suitable for this car. This is just plain looking, but yeah, I think I'll go with the performance fenders for this. Next we have the roof. We have few options for this. Secondary finish, the primary, the inset hood also does look good. We also have the ridgeline hood. I'm not a fan of that. So for this, I think I'll just go with the stock one. The inset hood also does look good, but just for this one, we'll skip that. Then we have the transmission. We can completely slam it to the ground. Take a look at that. Oh my god. We will be scraping a lot of ground with this suspension setup. So I'll just stick to the stock one. And I don't want to stance this car. Then we have the splitter options. Pretty good. We have the carbon finished one. That actually looks good. We also get like these multiple options as well. The Sting splitter also does look good. I kind of like that. The rally splitter is also nice. So all of these are actually good, but just for this wide body kit thing, oh my god. Okay, so that is depending on which particular build you guys want to be doing. So for this one, I think I'll just go with the arc splitter, or probably the carbon arc splitter. Yeah, this would actually suit for the wide body kit. Then for the sun stripe, we have actually two options. I think I'll just stick to the stock one. Then we have the usual four options, the dash, the doors, seats, and the steering wheels, which we'll be completely skipping. We also have the engine upgrade options. These are also somewhat repeated ones. So the engine blocks, the filters, and also the strut braces, they are all somewhat recycled ones amongst these new DLC cars. So I'm just gonna skip all of those, save some time for you guys as well as me. Then moving on, we have the headlight covers. We have the primary. Oh my god, take a look at that thing. If we get the custom bumpers with the bumper light options, then we can actually completely cover up the headlights. These look really good. And we also have the colored headlight glass as well. So for this, I'll just stick to the stock one. And then we also have the hood catches. These two I'm not a fan of. If you are, then you can get them, but I'm gonna skip them for now. Then we have the roof accessories, that is the antenna. We got like few options up here, pretty decent and good looking ones. We also have the race wing as well, but I'll just skip that for now. I think the shark fin antenna kind of looks good, so I think I'll go with that. Yeah. Then we have the mirror options. There's like two options, and I think I'll go with the carbon mirrors for this. It's just like the real life one, even the real life one has somewhat of a similar design, so I'll just go with that one. Then we have the liveries. We have got quite a good amount of them, and yeah, I'll quickly go through these livery options. There's also this shopping list and the stands and rears as well. Alright, we'll just stick to the stock one for this. Then we have the window tints as usual, completely blacked out. And then we have the wheel options. So for this, I think I'll probably go with the multi-spoke, tuner kind of builds. This stock wheel also does look good, but like I said, just for this build, I think I'll go with the tuner themed wheels. I think the Endo V2 kind of looks good for this. Yeah, somewhat similar to the real life build as well, so I'll just go with this one. And there we have it. Those are all the customization options coming with this car. I mean, you can do some pretty crazy cool looking builds with this car. Totally depends on your personal preferences. And overall, I absolutely love this car. And also adding to the wide body kit kind of makes it look cool, So yeah, let's go check out the top speed of this car. And here we are at the airport, and in the sunlight, the car looks absolutely amazing. So the first one is going to be a stock performance test, and let's go. That's a good amount of traction right there, for a stock car. Absolutely loving that. We have crossed 80 miles per hour, 90 miles per hour, 94, 97, and 99 miles per hour. So 99 miles per hour is the stock top speed. So let's quickly get the performance upgrades for this car, that is the engine, the transmission, and the turbo upgrades. Alright, here we are, and let's go. The acceleration has increased drastically, already crossed 85 miles per hour, 90 miles per hour, 99 miles per hour, 103, 106 miles per hour, 106 miles per hour. So 106 miles per hour seems to be the top speed of this car. I mean just a small increase from 99 to 106 miles per hour isn't the greatest, but yeah, that's what we're getting with this car. I mean, yeah, this is not like crazy supercars or anything with this team DLC. It's more like a tuner's cars, so can't expect too much with this DLC cars. So yeah, there we go. Those are all the customization options and also the top speed test of this car. Make sure to stay tuned, as up next we'll be taking a look at the Ubermacht Cypher, which is the BMW M4 in real life. So do drop the video a like and also subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all and have a good day.